Your risk of getting a certain type of cancer might be higher than you think. A young survivor of colorectal cancer shares the warning signs and the critical steps she took that saved her life. Stockton teacher Terry Rivera knew something wasn't right. A few years ago, when she was only 43, she started noticing blood after using the bathroom.
I'd go to the doctors and they would tell me all the time, I would get, well, you're really young. You had 5 kids. You probably have a hemorrhoid.
It wasn't until almost 7 years later her doctor suggested a colonoscopy. The exam revealed a 6-centimeter polyp, which was removed and biopsied. At 51, Rivera was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer. She sought a second opinion at the UC Davis Comprehensive Cancer Center.
They were on top of it. They were there to meet my needs and to make sure that things were done properly.
She kept a video diary during her treatment journey.
Let's say our fingers crossed, because this has been a long road and I'm ready to make some changes and some improvements.
What is colon cancer?
Colon cancer is a tumor that grows from the inner lining of your colon. We tend to often lump it together, actually colorectal cancer, so from the colon or the rectum.
Everyone is at risk. Colorectal cancer is the 3rd most common cancer worldwide. A new American Cancer Society study shows the number of people under 55 newly diagnosed with colorectal cancer has nearly doubled since 1995. Here are some of the symptoms to look out for and ways to prevent colorectal cancer.
I think the really encouraging thing about colon cancer screening is it's been demonstrated to be very effective.
There are multiple ways to screen for it. The gold standard and probably the most common one that most people are familiar with is through a colonoscopy.
That's a procedure where a doctor uses a flexible endoscopic camera to look at the inside of the colon. They do the procedure under some sedation, so it's actually fairly comfortable.
Terry's one of the lucky ones. Despite her stage 3 diagnosis, radiation wasn't necessary. Her treatment included chemotherapy and surgery, and that was in 2017. She is now cancer-free.
If your body's not functioning the way that it normally does, have it checked out, because you don't know. You don't know what it is that you may have.
To read the new study for yourself, as well as additional information on warning signs and treatment options, go to our website, abc10.com.